What's up everyone? Today I'm going to be unboxing the Dell Inspiron 7000. This is the 14-inch model. I bought this directly from the Dell website. So this model has an i7 CPU, 16 gigs of DDR4 RAM. It has two hard drives in it. One is a 128 gig SSD drive. The other is a 1 terabyte spinning hard drive. I paid $1,150 for this thing Canadian, so that's just under $900 American. Pretty tough to beat those specs at that price point, and that's why I picked this up. One thing about ordering online with Dell is it does take a little while. I think I ordered this about 15 days ago, and when you place your order, you will have to wait for Dell to assemble it. Then they'll ship it to one of their merge facilities, and then they'll ship it to you. So it does take a little bit longer than if you're ordering something off Amazon or Best Buy or whatever the case. So let's actually get into this and see what's inside. So as you can see, the box is in pretty rough shape from shipping, I assume. I'm actually a little surprised that they didn't ship this with a sleeve over it or something to prevent the box from being damaged. That's what I've seen a lot of companies do. The other side of this has shipping and postal stickers all over it, which is kind of irritating if you're someone who likes to keep this kind of stuff. I did take a look at these models in store before I bought one, so I'm curious to see how close it is to what I've seen. So, as we open this up, you can see the power adapter just sits at the top here. It's just wrapped in plastic. Looks like the charger is a 65 watt charger, and obviously it comes in two pieces. Then this little piece of cardboard pops out, and it looks like there's just another piece of cardboard here holding the laptop in place. And it's just really just sitting in there, covered in a foam wrapper. So there's nothing fancy on the inside or even close to anything that I'm used to seeing. I've seen $400 laptops with better packaging than this. Alright, so let's take out the laptop and have a look. So we've got a few pieces of paper in here. One is the quick start guide, and the other is warranty and safety information. Getting to the laptop itself, let's take this foam off. It does have a really slick looking edge around the top of the screen. It's a polished metal ring that goes along all four edges. The laptop itself is really thick. I didn't expect it to be this thick at all. The one I looked at in the store was a lot thinner than this, and the Dell store doesn't really help in this regard because they don't really have any good visuals on the store page at all of the laptop. But this thing is ridiculous. It's gotta be close to an inch thick. Not what you'd expect in 2019 for form factor in a laptop. So let's open this up and have a look. So no screen cover at all when opening it up, which is kind of odd. If I'm nitpicking, the sticker looks really awkward. It looks like it's folded over, but that's just how it's made. You'd probably just end up removing it anyway. It looks alright, but judging from the outside, it looks like it should be a full metal frame. And inside it's all plastic. The keyboard looks and feels really nice. You can see the webcam there at the bottom of the screen. The display actually has a smaller bezel than what I was expecting. As far as ports go, it looks like we have a regular Ethernet connection, HDMI output, and a few regular USB ports with a headphone jack. Nothing earth-shattering there. The other side has one SD card slot and another USB port, so there's no USB-C on this unit at all. The display looks not too bad. There's no touch screen or anything. and the plastic around the edges looks pretty rough. Again, I wish Dell would do a better job of showing pictures on their website to differentiate between the models. You can see just how rough this plastic looks. It looks beaten up before it's even really been used at all. Not a great look. Overall, looking at this laptop, I'm actually pretty disappointed in it. Spending what I did, I expected a little bit more out of the build quality. Sure, the specs are great with 16 gigs of RAM and an i7 CPU, but after that, it goes downhill pretty quickly. I was expecting this thing to be a full metal body, but that wasn't the case. As soon as you open up the laptop, it's all plastic. And even the plastic itself doesn't really look that good. It kind of has this weird orange peeled texture, and it feels really rough, and it doesn't really have a nice finish to it. The touchpad feels loose, and you can audibly hear it moving around a little bit, and it just feels cheap. If you're looking for something that's light and portable, this really isn't for you. Personally, I would probably buy something with a little bit lower specs and probably a better design. This laptop is just way too big for me. It feels really dated and cheap. So I'm going to be sending this back to Dell and picking up something else shortly. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. If you want to see more of this, please subscribe, and thanks for watching, guys.